Happy Monday. It's Arlo with Cross Country Mortgage. Let's start this week off strong, make it a great week together. I want to send a video this week because last week I sent one out with a 2-1 buy down, and I gave you a calculator that you can use with sellers. It wasn't really perfect for buyers. I think a buyer one would work better when it shows property taxes, homeowners insurance, and total monthly payment. But the calculator that I sent out was a really great tool to work with your sellers on. And I had a lot of questions. A lot of people circled back to me and asked me some questions. So the 2-1 buy down is still a 30-year fixed mortgage. So your rate can never go up. And the benefit is that in the first year, the interest rate is going to be 2% lower. And in the second year, the interest rate is going to be 1% lower. So right now we're seeing rates at the top of the sixes. It's a tough pill to swallow. But instead of a buyer having to just start out in a 30-year fixed loan at 6.75% all the way through, they can use this buy down program to get 1 year at 4.75%, then to get their next year at 5.75%, and it builds a great bridge of a couple of years of more affordable payments until inflation comes down, and then they can refinance and hopefully lower their payment and get into a permanent 30-year fixed loan, maybe in the 4s or the 5s. So the seller has to pay for the buy down fee. It's about 2.25% of the loan amount. And so that needs to be negotiated in. But with the change in climate, as we all know, sellers do much better by contributing this amount because the amount of impact it has on monthly payment as opposed to dropping their price, this costs like a sixth or an eighth of what they'd have to drop the price. So you do a buy down of $12,000, they may need to drop the price $60,000 to $80,000 to be able to match the payment benefit that a buyer is getting. Once you close on the loan, the buy down fee goes into an escrow account. So it's with their mortgage servicer. The money the seller contributes is collected at closing, starts out in with the buyer's loan servicer as an escrow account, and the interest is deducted each month to give them their rate savings. And if they do a refinance halfway through the buy down period, any unused interest would actually go back to them for principal reduction, or it would be used to cover the cost of their refinance. I hope some of this information helps, but this is a really important tool. We know that affordability is so difficult on the buyers right now because of the high rates. We know that rates are projected to come down. If you look at what Fannie Mae says and what the government talks about when they want to bring rates down, we probably have a tough 6 to 12 months. I mean, roughly 12 months. I don't know that it'll quite be 18, but there's a tough winter and a tough 6 months ahead. But the opportunity with one of the most attractive times from a sales price and a competitiveness standpoint, if buyers can catch prices on as big of a dip as possible, use this buy down to give them a heavily discounted rate for a couple of years, they could get the best of both worlds where they can get today's market conditions on price and terms, but get some interest rates that work a lot better. Hope the information helps. I'd love to walk you through anything if I can help you convert any buyers or help support you with any sellers. Just reach out. I'll do a specific set of figures for your sales price, either on the buying and selling side, and see if there's any way that I can give you a hand. All right, make it a great week ahead. Thank you.